Good evening, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed the day that we've had. We've had a little bit of mix of everything. Sunshine with some thunderstorms rolling through our area. Current conditions right now are fairly nice, 67 across the board. Cloud cover still sticking around with us, but some of us are seeing some sunshine. And look at that sunset out in Philadelphia. Things are fairly calm for now, but that really won't stay that way for all that while longer, because looking out to our west, see that line of storms is stretching all the way from the Midwest down to South Texas, and that will start pushing into our area. Now, most of these storms do have severe thunderstorm warnings, and some more towards the tornado warnings up towards the Missouri, St. Louis area. But for now, we are going to be watching for our threat to be mainly into the overnight hours. There was a couple storms that were a little bit closer to home earlier that did bring some heavy rain. We saw 1/5 of an inch within just a couple hours of seeing those storms kind of sit over the Meridian area, and we all heard those rumbles of thunder no matter where you were across the area, because these storms were fairly heavy. Main threats were damaging winds. We did have some reports of large hail as well, but luckily the storms have moved on out of our way more towards the Mobile area. That's where they saw the more severe threat, but out to our west is what we're really watching for the rest of the night tonight. Let's start here at 7 p.m. You can see that storm system off to our east. We're not going to be seeing that for any time soon. It's going to be on out of our way as it will continue to make its way onto the East Coast. Now, talking about the system that we're going to be seeing overnight, see 10 p.m. mark, more along the Mississippi River, going to start making its way to the I-55 corridor around that 12 a.m. mark. So as you are heading to bed tonight, it's very important that you are watching out for these storms. Have ways of staying updated. Even though the threat is very small and very limited into the overnight hours, we want to have ways of staying updated as you are going to bed, because some of these storms could end up being severe. It'll continue to track off to the east into our viewing area around that 2 a.m. mark. Some of these cells could end up being severe. The main threats are going to stay damaging winds as well as large hail, but we can't rule out the possible threat of tornadoes. Now, the parameters are very low for that, so that's the good thing with these storms, is that the parameters are going to be low. However, it could be there's still enough energy that we can't really rule out that possible threat. But into the 5 a.m. time frame, into waking up early around that 6 a.m. mark, those storms are going to be on out of our way. That's the good news, because we're going to be enjoying a nice day of sunshine. Our main chance for some showers are going to be earlier in the morning, but most of us will stay fairly dry. Partly cloudy skies will be sticking around with us for the whole day on Sunday into Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday as well. So for the rest of the day today, we are going to be on that marginal risk. Some of us in a slight more off towards the west, towards Jackson, and then don't be alarmed by this area here. That is just meaning that you're not really in the risk zone. So it's now until that 4 a.m. mark, main threats, high winds and large hail. Can't rule out the possible threat of tornado. Localized flooding could also be a problem. Today we did see a high of 77, low of 55, about average for this time of year. And you really can't beat a day like that, but we did tack on 1/5 of an inch of rain, and we will continue to see more rain heading into the overnight hours. Now, here's a look at your 7-day forecast here. See Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Don't be alarmed by that on Sunday, because we're going to just be watching for the severe threat for the rest of the evening tonight into the early morning hours of tomorrow.